Ingrid? Ingrid? Is that you?
There you are. I was calling for you.
I thought for a moment it was...
Shh. It will be okay.
Mette, if Astrid saw us...
Astrid is still out searching. It's just us.
She shouldn't be out there alone. She needs someone to watch her.
She'll be fine. Let Britt worry about her.
Mette, wait.
Wait for what? Carl! Are you okay?
I still feel a little hungover from last night. I need some water.
I'll be here.
If you see her, please give us a call.
Rachel leave you high and dry again?
What?
You're out here searching, and where is she? Back at the Foundation?
Barbara said Xavier has faith, so she's waiting for them to return.
And what do you think?
I think she's doing what she thinks is right.
Be honest. Between you, me, and the corn chips, don't you wish Rachel was here with you? Searching for faith? I know that if it was my daughter missing, I wouldn't be able to rest.
She's not resting.
Oh, right. She's waiting for Xavier to magically return with your daughter.
We all cope in our own ways. She leans on her belief in the Foundation. I'm out here searching.
You don't have to search alone, you know?
So what? You're offering to help?
If you want the company.
I thought you hated Rachel.
Doesn't mean I hate you or want to see your daughter hurt. I'm a bitch, Eric, not a monster. What do you say?
Yeah, okay.
Good. Now let's go find your daughter.
Astrid? Where's Orson? What are you doing here? I know you think I did something to Orson, but it's not true. What are you talking about? I would never hurt my son. You have no proof of that. Astrid, you're acting really weird right now. I need to see him. Astrid, I don't have Orson. You called. You said I didn't call you. But right now, I'm really worried you did something to him.
Buenas noches, mi gente, soy Penumbra. Estamos aquí para la transmisión, pero parece que algo ocurrió porque no salió el gameplay. No apareció el gameplay. Hoy se supone que teníamos finalización de esta, ¿cómo se llama? De esta decisión. Teníamos finalización de esta decisión. Y ¿qué pasó? No aparece el capítulo. Al contrario, ya nos aparece del siguiente capítulo el día lunes, que se va a llamar Intervención. O sea, no sabemos qué ocurrió. No se ve el capítulo, no se vio. O sea, hizo la carga. Ya estaba mandando que estaba en vivo. Y no está el capítulo. No está el capítulo del día de hoy. Lo que tenemos fue justamente lo que acabamos de ver del día de ayer. Pero no tenemos capítulo del día de hoy. Se supone que terminamos ya con estas decisiones. ¿Cómo ayudar? ¿Qué le dirá Carla Mete que quiere que sean? Que termina ahorita justamente en 46 segundos y el capítulo no está listo. El capítulo no está listo, no lo podemos ver. No sabemos qué es lo que ocurrió, no sabemos qué es lo que está pasando. A ver, mi gente, mi desarrolladora, ¿qué ocurrió aquí? ¿Por qué es que el capítulo iba a pasar y de repente ya no apareció? Por favor, díganos qué está pasando. Necesitamos el capítulo del día. Pero bueno, por lo visto la decisión aquí de la decisión de qué le dirá a Carl Ahmed que quiere que sean amantes, va ganando. Iba ganando nada por muchísimo. Sin embargo, Amantes se tomó la delantera y ganó Amantes. Esta decisión ya terminó. Esta decisión ya pasó. ¿Y ahora? ¿Qué va a pasar? En vivo en 3 minutos. Bueno, vean, ya están corrigiendo la situación. Se dieron cuenta que no apareció el capítulo del día y ya están corrigiendo todo al parecer. Vamos a tener el capítulo repercusiones. ¿Sale? Así que vamos a esperar 3 minutos, no se me vayan, mi gente, espérennos. Aquí estamos, permítanme un segundo. Ok, estamos esperando para ver qué es lo que va a pasar, porque definitivamente algo ocurrió. Por lo visto no se dieron cuenta lo que son los programadores, de que el capítulo simplemente no apareció. Ya está cargando en este momento. Ya faltan 2 minutos. Lo bueno que ya están trabajando en ello, ya lo están arreglando. Y entonces ya podremos disfrutar del capítulo del día, mi gente. Vamos a checar qué es lo que está pasando, qué va a pasar en el capítulo de repercusiones. Ya tenemos la decisión que va a ser de Amantes. ¿Sale? Así que esperemos a ver qué es lo que dice Astrid, porque la decisión de Astrid y su opinión también cuenta. Vamos a checar a ver qué es lo que dice. Bueno, falta un minuto. Un minutito. Ay, joder, no me había dado cuenta que no se cambió bien el nombre del capítulo. Dice que es capítulo 4, pero ya estamos en el capítulo 5. A ver, ahora sí, vamos a ver en vivo. Vamos a ver en vivo el capítulo, mi gente. Yo regreso. ¿Qué tenemos? Ok, está diciendo que hubo dificultades técnicas. Dijo que hubo dificultades técnicas. En un momento va a empezar el show y vamos a verlo. Sale, mi gente, no se me vayan. Esperen tantito, tengamos paciencia. Ya están resolviendo la situación los programadores y podremos disfrutar del capítulo del día.
We found him on the front steps like this. Xavier? Where's Faith? He hasn't said a word since we found him. I'm sorry, Rachel. Faith wasn't with him.
No, this isn't happening. You said he was protecting her.
I thought he was. I'm so sorry. Rachel, I have to leave town.
What?
I have to find answers. If there's a way of stopping the withering, I can't do that here.
What about Faith?
The new leadership will decide if the Foundation will continue to search for her.
New leadership? What are you...
Xavier had this letter when we found him. I'll leave it with you. Rachel, never lose hope.
In the event I get lost in the fog of the withering and can't find my way back, let my position, my power fall to Sister Krista Lee, who has proven herself true and worthy of this role? Beware of Sister Rachel Hernandez, whose lust for power blinds her. She cannot be trusted. Krista? You said I was blessed. Was it all a lie? Tell me!
There you are. Carl.
You really don't know? This is the withering, and it's all Rachel's fault.
What are you talking about?
At first we thought it was happening because of Toby, but it's not. Your wife is cursed, Eric. She's the problem. Rachel has always been the problem.
That's insane!
Open your eyes. I see how she treats you. We all do. You deserve better.
What do you want me to say?
What do you want to say? It seems to me that no one has asked you that for a long time.
Regresamos, mi gente, y no puedo creerlo. Krista fue más lanzada que otra cosa. O sea, literalmente le aventó el calzonazo a lo bestia. No puede ser. O sea, están buscando a la hija y la otra aprovecha cualquier segundito para querer caerle, cabrón. ¿De qué se trata esto? Bueno, mi gente, vamos con justamente este chamaco. Vamos al gameplay. Vamos a ver qué nos depara el día de hoy. Vamos a ver qué gameplay tenemos. Tenemos 3 cameos, por lo tanto esperamos un gameplay bastante amplio. Esperamos un gameplay amplio, un gameplay variado. Ahí está el primero, Winterfell 81. Ya empezamos. Empezamos. Flechitas. Tenemos barra llena. Comunidad, tenemos barra llena. No, mi comunidad, no empiecen tan mal. No, comunidad, ¿de qué se trata esto? Súbanle. Ok, esperanza de vida completa. Muy bien, comunidad. Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. Me lleva, vamos para abajo, mi gente. Vamos como los cangrejos, para atrás. Oh, joder. Ahora fui yo. Ahora sí fui yo. No puedo decir nada al respecto. Fui yo. Flechas, flechas, perfecto, muy bien. Más flechas, otro perfecto. Ah, este sí fue muy lento. Pulsación, 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 pulsación. Ah, comunidad, bajó pero en friega. No, mi gente, échenle más ganas. Échenle más ganas aquí. Recogemos arma y vamos a echarnos a todos los nail finger que se nos aparezcan. Vamos, mi comunidad, échenle ganas, ustedes pueden. No se rindan. Debemos subir su esperanza de vida de nuestro personaje. Aquí un perfecto, muy bien. Llevo barra llena, llevo vida completa. Y ya la regué aquí. Me dio tiempo. Justo a tiempo, me dio tiempo en el último segundito. Muy bien. Ahí están los nail finger. La regué. No puede ser. 1, 2, soltamos. Vean nada más cómo está bajando mi barra de vida. No puede ser posible. 1, 2, 3, soltamos. Hijo de la chistosa. No, mi gente, comunidad, échenle ganas. 1, 2, soltamos. Genial, bueno, perfecto, estuvo bien, estuvo bien, estuvo bien. Ahí vamos, ahí vamos, ahí vamos. Ok, perfecto. Dispárale, otro perfecto más. Otro perfecto, tenemos que sacar muchos perfectos. Tenemos que sacar muchos, muchos, muchos perfectos. Muy bien, comunidad. Ya nada más veo aquí cómo van. Van ganando los de pase. Bueno, uno que otro error por ahí, pero no hay problema. Un Mambat. Y el otro cameo. El segundo cameo. Falta uno nada más. Qué resistentes son esos animales, bueno, animales no, criaturas. No sé qué diablos serán, pero son algo. Son algo, mi gente, son algo. Ok, ok, ok. 1, 2, soltamos. Híjole. Un armless. Ahí están los armless. Flechitas. Muy bien. Perfecto. Y no me subió nada. No puede ser posible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfecto. Muy bien. Muy bien. Ah, casi, pero no. Oh, super pulsación. Otra, perfecto. Vamos bien, vamos más allá de la mitad de vida. Un armless que nos quiere agarrar. Y párate y corre. Corre, cabra, corre. A lo que estás. Ah, no puede ser, me bajaron. Ok. Más pulsación. Y listo. Listo. Ahí está. Simon Slot. Qué carita, No sé si es hombre, mujer o quimera. Comunidad tuvo éxito, yo tuve éxito. Y el armless se lo está comiendo. Los armless se lo estaban cenando. Mucha hambre, mucha comida. Y bueno, Eric resistió exitosamente. Resumen de recompensas. Obtuvimos 2400 puntos de experiencia, ¿sale? Vámonos al inicio. Vamos a ver los objetivos que tenemos. Y tenemos que post-show. Parece que sí, tenemos el post-show. O no va a haber post-show. Ya ven que ha estado medio falloso ahorita. Ahora sí, ya aparece bien. El capítulo de lunes se va a llamar Intervención. ¿Qué va a pasar con Carl y Met? O sea, nada más a lo que llegó, a lo que te truje, chencha, y órale. ¿Cómo vas? Por lo menos invítale un café, mi gente. Nosotros aquí decimos en mi pueblo, pues invítale un refresco aunque sea, ¿no? Háblale bonito y mira a los ojos y háblale de amor, ¿no? Pero bueno. Y pues seguimos con dificultades técnicas, mi gente, porque no nos aparece el post-show. Ah, ahí está, 60 segundos, pero... No, o sea, siguen los problemas. Siguen los problemas técnicos. Ahí está ya la cuenta regresiva. Ya se volvió a subir. O sea, la cuenta regresiva es para abajo, mi gente, no para arriba. O sea, ya iba en 59, 58 y volvió a subir a 60. ¿De qué se trata esto, por Dios? Y otra vez 58, 57 y sube a 60. Chales, como que alguien tendrá que ser regañado el día de hoy a causa de tanto problema técnico que se está presentando aquí, ¿no creen? Pero bueno, a ver, ya vamos a ingresar. Vamos a ver si realmente aparece el post-show. Vamos a mandar aquí un sticker. Otro sticker más. De caritas muriendo. Y listo. Ahí están. Estuvo bien que aquí en el chat definitivamente quitaran los mensajes, porque no, era una aberración lo que empezaba a poner la gente. Regla 34, 35, 36, 37 y 38 se aventaban en mensajes. Así que imagínense la clase de desproperios que ponían aquí. Pero bueno, ya va a empezar, mi gente. Yo me retiro y regreso en un momento más.
Welcome to the Silent Hill Ascension post show. I'm again Noah, and Layla remained Layla. But we did watch a lot of stuff now, Layla. That was a lot, right?
Yeah, it was. And yeah, much like you know, it's like we've been multiplied by 0. We're the same, but a process has occurred. So, man, that process was a lot, because I know we've been focused on Carl and Mete, but there seems to be another scandal heating up.
I knew it. No, but you could see always she has the hungry eyes. But no, so the scene with Mete and Carl, how long did we all wait to see this? Some time now, and y'all chose lovers? This is very exciting.
Y'all didn't just choose lovers. Lovers came in just like at the last second. We literally said, hey, it's neck and neck. And then someone rallied and went for the lovers and it got a 2% advantage. It was honestly very exciting for us to watch.
Yeah, we had a love vigilante in the works here today. Somebody really wanted to see them work out their tensions with the dance. With the horizontal dance. Anyways, we do have 2 budding romances here, possibly. I don't know if Eric's gonna succumb to Krista's wiles. You know, she's you know, I would, but Eric is pretty loyal to Rachel, it seems to me.
Yeah, I would say so. Fairly loyal. And Krista, I'm surprised that in terms of wiles, she does seem to have them, right? I feel like there's a fun contrast in Mete, who has been biding her time for at least more years than Astrid has been alive, right? And right. Astrid probably in her late 20s, early 30s. And then there's Krista, who sees your man and then wants to steal your man. And I always make this joke where for some reason, for somebody who's like very monogamous and very straight-laced, my favorite music is always about cheating and cocaine. So like this is giving me that same brain itch where I'm like, yeah, this is exactly what I want to be watching. Infidelity.
Right, dude, who doesn't love, well, I guess some people don't love infidelity, but you know, don't knock it till you try it. But anyway, we are not encouraging infidelity here. We are not encouraging any of that, but we are encouraging y'all keeping up the hopes of the characters you love. We have hopes up today, right?
I know, yeah, we were very pleasantly surprised by the hope meters being in the positive. So, audience, great job. Would also like to remind y'all that failing things like puzzles and the endure streams will also bring a character's hope down. This is a community effort, and it could be a community antagonizing also. So, you know, we want to keep it fresh here on Silent Hill Ascension. We are impartial arbitrators of the show, so just something to think about if you're more negatively inclined, I suppose.
Right.
But yeah,
if you really don't want somebody to get there, you know, you can always fail them puzzles. But we are also, it's about time to talk about my favorite thing, my favorite facial haired thing sometimes, cameos. So, production, can you please show us the cameo graphic? Thank you very much. Layla, will you walk us through it, please?
You know I will, Noah. So you can be the extra in Silent Hill Ascension. You can take part in cameo contests regularly. Cameo contests are entered with influence points. Now, Noah, would you mind telling us what I mean by cameo contests?
Oh, I sure wanna. So, one important aspect of Silent Hill Ascension, as we said, is our cameo contest, which we all know and love, the cameo system. So you as an audience member can be a part of Silent Hill canon forever. So each day you and other audience members can enter a cameo contest to have part in the series, and you can enter those with the influence points you've earned with the endurance scenes and the puzzles and watching the streams. So make sure to take part of that. It's really fun. You can be part of Silent Hill canon forever with your beautiful, beautiful avatar, which we are loving to see your fashion choices and immensely enjoying here on the back end. So now I want to take you back to shortly ago when I had the chance to interview Agustin Cordes, our cinematics director for Silent Hill Ascension and director at Senscape. I hope you enjoy this interview just as much as I was enjoying doing it. Production, please roll that. Hello, I'm Noah, and I'm here joined by the wonderful, the very handsome, and very talented Agustin Cordes. Hi, Agustin. Thanks for being here with us.
I know. Thank you for having me, and well, thank you for the lovely introduction. I'm very happy to be in the show, having a conversation with you. So yeah, okay. Thank you again.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. So, can you explain what's your role here in Silent Hill Ascension?
Sure. Okay. Well, I'm director at Senscape. It's a company comprised with a wonderful team that's also working with me in the project, the cinematics. And particularly, I'm the cinematic director. So I talk to a lot of people every day, take a look at many videos every day, and ensuring, the visual language in all the content we are bringing to the wonderful community has a consistent visual language. I take care also with the team of the mood, the lighting. I love working, in the general atmosphere, and also some, technical considerations we have to ensure to take care of, to ensure that all this content gets done by meeting deadlines, which is another thing I must, it's on my plate, an important one too.
You're basically expected to do all of this and also mitigate having a big time difference, because you are all based, Senscape is based in Latin America, correct?
That is correct, yes. So most of us are in Argentina. We have folks hailing from Chile, Colombia. Some actually moved to Spain. But yes, we are a merry group from, based in Latin America mostly.
Right. So in that note, Che, dale, we continue.
Gracias.
So what was your favorite scene to see so far from what you worked on?
Okay, yeah, I have a favorite one. So one of the early ones, when Toby is in the forest and he meets Delusion Joy for the first time, I really enjoy how that scene came to be. It was very, organic. We had great feedback from Martin, Shaolin, which were also interviewed in the show, and from the team. We how it all came together with the atmosphere and the choreography, how Joy walks towards Toby, he falls down. There is a tension between them that worked very well in that scene. It's definitely my favorite one.
Right, and I even remember when we kicked off that scene internally, we all felt that it is a very strong one, even when it was in process. So what was your favorite scene to make? Not from the production aspect.
Okay. Well, yes, incidentally, it's another scene featuring Toby, which I must confess, he is my favorite character. And I have Slack messages to prove this. I have been saying this for a long time now.
Rest in peace, Toby.
Poor Toby, yes. So this scene was aired the first day, and it's in the bar when Eric meets Toby. So in this scene, we were beginning to discover the Toby character, and we weren't quite, happy with the first incarnation of his lines, his voice, and it's in that scene when Toby was fleshed out. I truly enjoy the creative process of bringing that scene together, and also how it plays out when Toby punches Eric in the face, and afterwards he sits down, takes a look at the bottle, forecasting future developments in the season, and there's also a nice jump scare in that scene. So it's a lovely package, and I really enjoyed how the whole team, put it together.
Right, so you have in one scene, you have the Shakespearean gun in the first act that will appear later. You have a jump scare, and you have physical violence, which, unlike in real life, is very difficult to achieve in animations. You got that punched right, and that's a lot.
Exactly. You have to match both animations, and Eric's face is in the position of the fist when it, collides with the face. So yeah, it is a challenge.
Well, great job on that. And relating to violence, you are, like me, a big fan fan of horror, and you even won an award for it. So can we talk a little bit about what you got into, what got you into horror?
Okay, yeah, I could spend a long time talking about it. So I began consuming horror at a very young age. My first, interaction with the genre was with Lovecraft. I became, obsessed with his writings. I really enjoy his, style and mood, and also. That's when it comes to reading. Also, when it comes to images, my mother would allow me, would take me to the VHS store and allow me to rent whatever I wanted. Well, sans the really hardcore stuff. She didn't check a lot what I was renting, and the first movie that I remember made a huge impact on me and marked my the rest of my life was The House by the Cemetery by Lucio Fulci. I love that movie so much, which also gave birth to my love of basements too. So yeah, that's pretty much how I became in touch with the genre. Besides the usual, I love Hammer films, I love Carpenter, Cronenberg, Sam Raimi, yeah.
You love all my figurative parents here that you mentioned. I adore, and we are working on a horror show here. So that's a really beautiful chance to. It's like I personally feel like it's the culmination of my life as a horror fan. I get to actually work in a project like this, right?
It absolutely is. I really enjoy this medium. As I was telling, Silent Hill has influenced me a lot. I played the whole franchise from the moment it was born. It influenced some of the games I had done in the past. And it is quite an honor for me to be involved here and giving birth to these characters, the scenes, along with Gembit and Senscape, Bad Robot, Behavior, everyone. It's a wonderful team. So yeah, I can tell you I really enjoy what I'm doing here.
And we so enjoy having you here too. So how do you compose a cinematic scene?
Well, here's the thing. It feels like a TV show, but behind the scenes, we're actually using a game engine, Unreal, to produce all this content. So, basically, consider you have a 3D environment and you put 3D humans, the metahumans in this environment, virtual cameras, lighting, and you put things in motion, right? Which is not unlike to how video games are made. It's a game engine after all, so there's a lot in common with video game development with what we are doing here. A lot of the challenges developers, find in video games, we have them here too.
Right, but the beauty of it is we are kind of marrying this video game technology and introducing it into our show that is a serious interactive series that we all influence together, but it is a series, so it's really cool to see you utilize the technology for this.
Indeed, yes, it is.
Yeah, so Agustin, I'm extremely devastated, but our time here is about to reach the end. You are a very busy man, and you do a lot for us here at Silent Hill Ascension, so thank you so much for your time with us. And I do understand that you have a little bit of a holiday surprise for us.
I do, yes. We prepared a clip for the community, considering, as I mentioned, Toby is my favorite character in the show. I was really sad to see him go, but, I feel he left with a bang. And there's more Toby for you. Right now we have a little surprise, so hope you enjoy it.
So please enjoy the scene, and thank you so much, Agustin. Enjoy the scene. See you later. Welcome back, mis amores. Thank you so much, Agustin, for giving us such a wonderful interview. Leila, could you, was there anything that really, did you like anything about it in particular?
Well, I mean, a couple of things, right? So one, I'm always reminded about the just international nature of this project, right? He pointed out that a lot of his team is in Latin America and we're based in the States. So that, and then also just honestly, I've been working with Augustine since he onboarded onto this project, and I am filled with like ennui about the fact that I don't get to see him as often as I used to around the project, just because my role has changed a little and I miss him. Augustine's a wonderful and extremely, extremely hardworking person, and I love his team. So I am just a little nostalgic that my production buddy is missing. So, but you know, you want to chat to us about the scene, Noah?
Yes. So the scene with Toby that we saw, that was only one of several branches that exist. So all of these branches had distinct outcomes. As a special surprise for you, the audience, we will show you a second scene featuring Toby. Production, can you please show us that?
I can't go where you're going.
I know. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. Save this place.
Save yourself, Toby.
Hope you enjoyed that. Again, rest in power, Toby, the martyr.
Emphasis on hope. Am I right, Noah? Because now y'all see, could have made it out. His hope was too low.
It totally could have fled down and started a whole new life. And I like to imagine this for Toby. I like to imagine him growing a mustache and, fleeing the border, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe fleeing, the Pennsylvania border onto one of the many other northeastern states. Who knows? Maybe he has a beautiful life, getting maple syrup in Vermont. Who's to say?
Who's to say? But, all these branches, all the things we're seeing here, made possible thanks to our partners. So our partners help make Silent Hill Ascension what it is. So we want to give you a special shout out to Doja Cat. Yes, the Doja Cat, for showing our trailer for Silent Hill Ascension on Halloween launch day and throughout the concert tour as well. A special shout out to the team at Love Music Global and their CEO, Mike Mirza, who helped make this possible. So we'll show you just what that looked like at the concert. So production, please show us the trailer.
I did everything correctly. Exactly as I was taught. But what I saw? It was something new, something we don't understand.
You've seen them, haven't you, Rachel? Visions. Harbingers.
And welcome back. I hope y'all enjoyed that as much as we did. And now I will say, when I found out that Doja Cat was going to be showing our trailer on tour, I posted a bunch of Doja Cat lyric puns in our internal chat, and nobody appreciated them. So I hope that somebody here in the audience will hear me say what I'm about to say and will at least catch a couple of them. So I want to say thank you to the lady who's from the West Side like Maria, who bent the whole world over and said, "Thank you very much." For me personally, she has helped me through many difficult sets at the gym, through a whole lot of cardio. So I want to say thank you on a personal level. And to see our trailer on that big of a screen was a fantasy that played for us in real life ways. And we're more than happy to take this news to our parents and to Perry. So from someone who was also so much fun without Hennessy, thank you. And I hope you've been having a great tour. And if I may, moo.
Bless you, Layla. Thank you so much, Doja Cat and Love Music Global. We appreciate and love you. So back to our decision here. We did have a decision opening today. Production, can you please show that for us? The decision that opened today is how will Eric respond to Krista? And this is a fate decision, unlike the Escándalo lovers decision. So option A is the redemption option. I do deserve better. B, the suffering option is I love my wife. And C, the domination option is mind your own business. So, you know what I want him to do. I want him to redemption it.
I was going to say, you want him to engage in infidelity, a pattern you and I will be discussing off air.
No.
Being a bad influence on our audience. But yeah, listen, we got this Krista face turn, as it were, is very interesting to me because, again, I love a girl boss. And she has been telling Rachel to her face that she's maybe like not great. So now to see her approaching Eric in what seems like earnestness is kind of exciting for both us and Eric, right? Because as she said, it doesn't seem like anybody really asks him what he wants all that often.
Right. And we did see also, all this time we were thinking Rachel is special, she's blessed. She was thinking Xavier, and that's why Krista was also a little bit salty there, All of a sudden, everything turned. Toby's death didn't stop the withering, so now it's all Rachel's fault. And Krista is also like, Rachel's first, And Krista also inherits the foundation from Xavier, basically, to run the foundation. So Rachel is really getting something served up for her, and I don't know if she likes the taste of it.
No, she's getting the short end of the stick here. And listen, does she deserve it? I don't know, because the severity of the situation might not be, how do I put this? Her being a little bit rude and a little bit sassy and joining a cult that she thinks is a pyramid-shaped self-improvement scheme is not like a great series of decisions, but is it deserving of the treatment that she's getting, monsters included? Well, that's kind of up to the audience to decide. Does Eric, does he deserve a happier ending? Also up to the audience to decide. We're here for one reason only, and that is the scandalo of it all. Because man looks tempted.
We have our fanzine going here,
I know. The fans make occasional but very important appearances as punctuation.
But yes, we are nearing the end of the show. Let's go over everything that happened. We had so much drama today. We have Krista trying to kind of seduce Eric. She took over. Basically, Xavier gave her the foundation to run. Rachel is like, what the hell is going on here? We have Astrid's dad macking her auntie, and her son is missing. We have children missing. Leave the children out of it. Damn it, this is horrible. I want to thank Agustin again. Thank you so much for that wonderful interview. We really admire and love you. And your voice, by the way, is extremely soothing and could make cats purr. Also, stick around the app. We have the puzzles. As Layla said, hope is very, very important here should you want somebody to survive. So, production, can you please run us through the next show graphic? We're gonna go over what we have coming next. So our pre-show is gonna be, as usual, 5:40 Pacific time PM, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then 6 PM Pacific on weekdays. We have our show, and then right after we have our post show on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we enjoyed so much having you here with us tonight. Thank you for taking part in Silent Hill Ascension. And until the next time, we're going to miss you. Bye-bye.
Wait a minute. Listo, mi gente, ya terminó el post show del día de hoy. Nos vuelven a recordar el calendario, que ya nada más es de lunes a viernes, sábado y domingo descansos. Y bueno, vamos a checar objetivos. Tenemos aquí nuevamente los objetivos, no tenemos nada que reclamar. Vamos a checar las decisiones para estos días. La primera es cómo ayudar a Astrid. Esa de mandar que Eugene la respalde, va para abajo, va ganando, hacer que Aurora intervenga, ¿sale? De ahí tenemos cómo sacar a provecho Rachel de la ausencia de Javier, ser honesta y permitir que Krista lidere, o Javier me dejó a cargo. Yo diría que ser honesta, y vamos a votar por esto, honestidad, pero bueno. Y la última decisión que tenemos es ¿cómo le responderá Eric a Krista? Merezco a alguien mejor con 54%, amo a mi esposa con un 8%, o no te entrometas con un 38%. Yo me iría por un amo a mi esposa, la verdad. Y le vamos a dar aquí. Y también un no te entrometas. O sea, vamos a votar por los dos. Changos, ya me pasé. Pero bueno, cualquiera de esas dos opciones, menos de merezco a alguien mejor. ¿Sale? Entonces, bueno, mi gente, vamos a recoger lo que nos dieron aquí. Vamos a reclamar todo. Vamos a ver qué nos dieron. Y listo, bueno, ahí están stickers, cabellos y fin del asunto. Y bueno, mi gente, hasta aquí llegamos el día de hoy. Les agradezco que hayan venido, que hayan estado aquí con nosotros, que nos hayan acompañado en el nuevo capítulo del día. De verdad, muchísimas gracias. Es un honor que hayan estado aquí. Recuerden que todos los días a las 7:40, bueno, en el caso de lunes, miércoles y viernes, 7:40, iniciamos la transmisión para que puedan ver el pre-show y posteriormente el capítulo y gameplay, el post-show. ¿Sale? Recuerden que ya los capítulos nada más son de lunes a viernes, ya sábado y domingo no hay, por lo tanto ni mañana ni pasado tendremos capítulos nuevos, pero les traeremos lo que es la compilación de la película completa para que puedan verla en caso de que se hayan perdido algún capítulo, la cual estará en nuestro canal de YouTube, aquí mismo. Ahí podrán buscarlo dentro de los demás videos. Ya está la lista de reproducción con todas las películas que han estado saliendo, algunas muy cortas, otras más largas. Esta definitivamente de esta semana fue algo un poco corta, pero aquí estaremos trayéndoles el material que ustedes merecen. Yo me despido. Recuerden darse una vuelta por nuestro nuevo material para que puedan disfrutar de contenido variado, ya sea de PC, celular o alguna otra locura por ahí que se nos atraviese. Por cierto, les traeremos no tardando un gameplay para aquellos fanáticos del anime de Capitán Tsubasa, del juego de Capitán Tsubasa Ace. Acaba de salir hace un par de días, lo hemos estado probando y es un juego entretenido, diferente de lo que podríamos esperar, pero entretenido. Les traeremos un gameplay para que puedan checarlo, ver de qué trata y decidan si pueden darle una oportunidad o no. ¿Sale? Igualmente dejamos hace ayer, si bien recuerdo, o antier, se subió de Street Fighter Duel. También otra reta más de Fightcade. Pero bueno, eso es lo que les tenemos hasta ahorita en este momento. ¿Sale? Recuerden suscribirse, darle like y compartir para que podamos llegar a más gente. Eso nos apoyaría muchísimo, la verdad. Les agradezco nuevamente todo lo que hacen y todas las visitas que nos dan. Recuerden dejar allá abajo en la caja de comentarios alguna algo que les gustaría ver en este canal, ¿sale? Alguna sugerencia. Pero bueno, mi gente, yo soy Penumbra, les agradezco que estén aquí. Pasen buen fin de semana, tengan buena noche, mucha salud, nos vemos pronto y hasta luego.